Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing this natural no makeup look. It was highly requested as the previous makeup looks I filmed were very high glam, and they were like, that's great Alicia, but can you just tone it down a little bit? I'm like, okay. I love this look too. I've been doing this actually more often because I wanted to create something for you guys. This was very much inspired by Jaclyn Hill's bronze summer look, which I'll link her video down below. I didn't use everything she had in the video, but I did use the Cover FX drops, which are bomb sauce. This really is the star of this makeup look. I love highlighted skin. Everyone, I feel, has a version of no makeup look for their face. Some people rather look matte, some people want to look satin. I like to look dewy and glowy, and there's definitely a way of achieving that without looking oily. So these are the steps I take. If you want to see how we achieve this summery no makeup look, then please keep on watching. Instead of foundation, we're going to use Tinted Moisturizer. And you're like, really? Still two? Still two. Going in with the NARS Velvet Matte Tint and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Tinted Moisturizer. And they're both SPF 30, so even if you didn't have a regular SPF to put on as I did prior, you still have SPF in the tinted moisturizers. And a lot of formulas nowadays have it in there, so you're good to go. I'm combining the two because the NARS is a little warm. I like the warm tone as it does give that tan effect, but a little too warm at the almost at the point of orangey. That's why I'm mixing it with the Urban Decay. With the two, I'm going in with my Tom Ford Illuminator in Firelust. This is from their summer collection. Just a beautiful luminizer with like the perfect tone to give you that bronzy summer glow. It's pricey, I know. Whatever shimmering primer you want to use or not want to use is totally up to you. I just put in a drop with the Tinted Moisturizer, and I use my fingers to apply into my skin. I find it helpful to apply tinted moisturizers with your hands. Beauty blenders, they are sponges, so they will suck up the majority of the product, and since this is a very light formula from the very beginning, you want to have the majority of it on your face and not on the beauty blender. If you rather use a tool than your hands, use a very thick, dense buffer brush that won't absorb product and just press it into your skin. For concealer, we're using our NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Biscuit. This is slightly peachy in tone, which I find very helpful, especially since we're staying light on the product list, or at least we're trying to. Not only will it give some highlight, but also will cancel out darkness out of the under eyes. I'm also applying any leftover to my lids. So if you have any veins there, the concealer will help even out that area of your skin. And using your fingers, I feel, is best, especially with the delicate under eye area. It presses the product in well so it looks natural and like skin. The Beauty Blender will just lift the tinted moisturizer off, I found with my experience. And I don't particularly like to use buffer brushes on this area of my face as I feel like it's stabby. It's like, ow. Just working it, inner corners, any leftover, outsides of the nose, and lids. Now for the best part. I love these Cover FX enhancer drops. They're liquid highlighters. They come in several different shades. The Sunlight shade, which is what we have here, I found was the most yellow based out of the lighter shades. And then they also have the bronze shades, which if you want to enhance the overall tan look, you can add some of those in. Or if you're deeper in skin tone, you can use the bronzer as the actual highlighter. Check this mother out. There's a drop. Like liquid metal. You don't have to take this step. I find in terms of my makeup, no makeup look, I like to look dewy and glowy. So this is how I like to see myself naturally enhanced, if you will. I take the small blusher beauty blender. It's smaller than the standard size. Well, liquid highlighter all over my hand. I just like the size of it because it's perfect for the cheekbone area. And we're just gonna press that into our skin. Need I say more? I thought so. Cheekbone area, and really since just under the eye area as well, a little bit. And you don't need a ton. A little goes a long way. But if you want more, highlight your life away. I ain't stopping you. And I do still put some on my Cupid's bow. You could also put on the center of your forehead. Depending on your skin type, if you're on the oily side and wish to leave those areas alone, no worries. And just to finish off, I go with my fingers and press it into my skin. You can stop right here. If you find that this is how you want to look for the no makeup look, go ahead. Because I do have oily skin, I am going to set my under eye area, and we will go in with our RCMA no color powder. I love this product. It's $12 for this whole bottle, and it does not interfere with your makeup because it is no color and it has no flashback, which is super helpful. I use my Zoeva Luxe highlight brush in 105, and I rather use a brush than the beauty blender because the beauty blender I find lifts off my concealer, so I just use this to gently press the powder onto my under eye area. And I also go on with my lids. Nose and sides of my nose. So again, we set our under eye area, but the glow is still there. And because I'm super selfish and want to look like Glowathon 20,000, I'm going in with more highlighter. To set the highlight area, we applied using the Cover FX drops, using the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collab face palette with Prosecco Pop. Using that same highlighter brush, we apply the RCMA powder with, and lightly just going over that highlight area. This is how I like to wear my no makeup look. I love glowy, dewy skin. This is totally optional. Again, you could skip the liquid highlight step altogether and just go in with this on the highlight points of your face. It looks a little shiny there, probably OD'd, as I always do. To set the rest of my face, using the same RCMA powder with a Morphe E3 pointed powder brush, I'm just going over the rest of my face with it because I still love to set my face even if it was just tinted moisturizer because I don't want it to move. And again, this powder is so light that your skin will still look like skin despite you applying this powder. And I just take it all over my face. Hey Renegade Brown Hairs, how you doing? Taking care of you later. For bronzer, we're using the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. I love this because it's duotoned, so you have like a sheen and a neutral brown color, and using the Morphe M527 to apply. And we're not contouring, we're not defining, we're just taking it just to the tops of our cheekbones, combining it with that highlighted area that's already there. Cheeks and forehead for that all over bronze glow. For blush, going in with the, I believe the 8-Hour Afterglow blush from Urban Decay with a Morphe brush in E4. I love the peachy tone of this, and I find peachy tone blushes look best when I'm trying to create a no makeup look. Whatever blush color that naturally enhances your flush, that's the color you use. I think peachy toned blushes match my natural flush color the best, so that's what I use. And I like to just pat it in. I don't necessarily like to sweep, as I think this will give the most natural effect to the apples of your cheeks. The complexion is done for the most part, except I lied. I'm going to go in with my little highlighter brush with the bronzer shade and just sweep lightly over my lids. Just to keep them in the picture, you know, giving them that sun-kissed glow. Next, I do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna keep them fairly light. You see here is very sparsy. So using my Brow Wiz pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills in dark brown, I simply am just going to fill in those holes. Some people love big, bold brows on clean skin. If that's the look you want, go for it. If you want to go more natural brow, then you don't have to fill them in as much. But I just want to make this look a little more even. Nice even strokes so they could look like hair. And after we applied, we just brush out the product. If you like how your brows look on their own, totally leave them alone or go lighter in with the pencil, or maybe just not use a pencil at all and use a powder, up to you. I like bold brows, so if this is a little too bold, I get it. Now for the lashes, I actually I like to leave my lashes alone, because if I pack on mascara, it just looks strange to me how my lashes are big and spidery and the rest of my skin is like not at that level. So I go in with my eyelash curler just to give them some lift. This is from Shiseido, my favorite. And if you want to use a mascara, I would use a waterproof formula, as it is summertime, humidity is on the high sometimes here in New York City, and it's just a more secure choice, I feel. We're gonna use today our Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in the waterproof formula. It's a big brush, so be careful that you don't get it on your skin, because sometimes that happens to me. What am I saying? Sometimes, all the time. And applying a very light coat, just enough to give the lashes some pigment and curl, and also on the bottom lashes. Be careful with the bottom lashes because the wand again is big and it easily can get on the skin, so just use very light strokes. We're almost there. We're almost done. See, this is quick. Almost. For the last thing, lips, I like to use a gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Glossy formula, but still moisturizing, so I really love it. It's a one and done product. You could use a lipstick instead, or you could put just liner and fill up your lips, or put liner and the gloss. Whatever you like and makes the overall look most natural looking. And just to top it off, I like to go in still with my MAC Fix Plus to have all powders melted to my skin. And that's the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I try to keep the products and tools at a minimum, so it was very simple to follow and simple to remember if you ever wanted to take this look at another time and try it out. If you wanted to take out steps or add in steps, you could. As the blueprint, again, I wanted to keep fairly simple and neutral. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Again, any other makeup looks you want to see, please let me know down in the comments below. I do have a list of looks to record from the suggestions you already made. I got you with the orange eyeshadow rule from MAC. I'm working on that. I love natural looks. I love the glam stuff too, but I just think you could do so much more with this too. So I'm really excited to maybe do another summer natural look using other products. So we'll see. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.